In Chapter 9, specifically 9.3, there's a section called Qué Cuál. And let me just tell you the trick to the whole thing. It doesn't translate right. So if you just go by translation, if you say, how do you say what in Spanish, or how do you say which in Spanish, it's going to mess you up because their opinion of when to do it is different. It's not that the translation is wrong, it's just their opinion is different. Let me give you an example. How do you say what's your name in Spanish? You can say, ¿Cuál es tu nombre? But that's not what's your name, that's which is your name. Well, see, their opinion is different. Cuál means which is your name. So their opinion is, of all the names in the world, which one did your parents choose for you? So it's a cultural opinion. It's not that the translation helps you, because it's which is your name in Spanish. So when you get to Qué and Cuál, don't worry about translating it, just learn the rules. And here's the most important one. You can't use a noun after cuál. Just don't ever, if you see cuál, don't put a noun after it. Just make that your biggest rule. Don't ever do that. Because cuál, so if you want to just break it down a little farther, cuál is which, but it means I'm making a choice. And so here's another thing you have to know. In English we say which one and which ones. So whether it's singular or plural in English is in the word one. Which one, which ones. We just say which both times, don't we? But in Spanish, the actual word which becomes plural. So if I say I want you to say which one of these cookies do you want, you'd say cuál. But if I wanted you to say which ones do you want, is plural. In Spanish they would say cuáles. So it's like whiches, which and whiches. So they make it plural, they make the actual question word plural. So that's a big difference in Spanish and English. So which one is cuál and which ones, meaning choose more than one, is cuáles. So that's something we don't have in English. Other than that, look at point 9.3 and go over the rules, but the most important one is that you don't use a noun after cuál, and you depend on the cultural way that they say things rather than translating it from English. Remember, ¿cuál es tu nombre? It's not what's your name, it's which is your name.